Fortnite Chapter 4 Season 3's entire battle pass, map changes, and new features are already being leaked earlier than ever. And since Season 3 is going to be tropical themed featuring a volcano, it pretty much confirms that the Chapter 4 Season themes are happening in reverse order of Chapter 1. Chapter 4 Season 1 rifted a bunch of realities in and put them together just like Chapter 1 Season X, where we had a bunch of rift zones on the map. Then Chapter 4 Season 2, we got a futuristic theme with Mega City, and Chapter 1 Season 9 was also futuristic themed with the arrival of Mega Mall. So now it makes perfect sense that Chapter 4 Season 3 will be just like Chapter 1 Season 8, where we got a volcano and lazy lagoon on the map. Hypex has already discovered volcanic rocks in the files, so it really is just a question of where exactly on the map the volcano will be. The obvious guess is that it will be that mountain with the geysers next to Mega City, but realistically it can pop up anywhere. Giant cracks in the map started appearing last update, and this is exactly what happened before the volcano appeared in Season 8. This suggests to me that a volcano could pop out of the ground anywhere, but let me know what you guys think. It turns out that a few of the Battle Pass skin code names have to do with volcanoes too. One of them is named Cinder Max, and if you didn't know, a cinder is a fragment of lava from an erupting volcano. This survey skin fits this name perfectly, and I think he might be related to the prisoner, aka the Fire King that we got in Season 7, but actually escaped and activated the volcano right when Season 8 came out. Another Battle Pass skin is codenamed Loud Phoenix, which obviously a phoenix is a bird that's reborn and then rises from the ashes. So I think this awesome looking Lava Knight is another survey skin that fits this codename as well as the season theme perfectly. So I'm pretty confident that these two skins will be for those two codenames. There's actually a third Battle Pass skin codenamed that's Crisp Rover, which could mean like being burnt to a crisp. So here's the next to best survey skins that kind of fit the whole lava fire theme. They're still pretty cool, but they're not quite as good as the first two in my opinion. Season 3 isn't all volcanic fire related though, because just like in Season 8, there's going to be a tropical area too. There are already jungle related textures in the files, such as a jungle floor terrain, a jungle mud material, and new palm tree leaf textures. It will probably have a similar vibe to Lazy Lagoon, which I liked a lot, especially since that was the first time the Ballers were released. Instead of Ballers though, it looks like we're gonna get a completely different type of vehicle. In the last update, Epic added a check for vehicles for whether or not you are driving on mud, which means it will change the vehicle's handling just like when you drive on ice. When cars were first revealed in the Chapter 2 Season 3 trailer, you could actually see an off-road dune buggy driving around at one point, so maybe after 3 years this will finally be released. The dirt bikes that are in game currently will probably work well for the mud too, but I'm still hoping we can see the return of the quad crasher as well. Also, it would be the perfect time for them to bring back the Raptors, since we haven't seen them since they added the ability to ride animals. Now, the rest of the leaked Battle Pass skin codenames don't really seem related to a tropical / jungle theme, except maybe Ripped Slasher. This survey skin actually fits that description pretty well, so I would not be surprised if we see him in the Battle Pass, but my next guess would have to be this guy. The codename Silent Tempo doesn't really give us a clue as to who that could be, although I did see someone say it could be this skin, but I don't know for what reason. Then the last codename Zircon Sweep obviously suggests it has something to do with zircon, which is a gemstone that turns out to be originally formed by crystallization from a magma or in metamorphic rocks, so I guess it does have a connection to the volcanic skins too. There weren't any survey skins that immediately jumped out to me, so I just picked out some that had some sort of gemstone and looked cool. There's actually a couple more Battle Pass skins that we need to talk about, but first I need to tell you guys about the weapon customization that's coming. This last update brought more changes to the weapon mods and attachments in the files, including support for better recoil while aiming, new scopes, and even things related to first person mode. Weapon charms were also suspected to be coming at one point, so it would make sense for all of this to come out at the same time. Tim Tim Sweeney made it seem like first-person mode was coming very soon in an interview, and I think it's a big enough feature where they would want to wait for a new season to bring it out. We also know that they were even working on character customization at one point, so it would be cool if this was the first step to making Fortnite feel like a more personalized experience. Another mechanic that has been kind of forgotten about is wall running. It has been in the files for a while now, and although there haven't been any updates recently, it's always a possibility that it's released as a new feature, especially when you consider there's a very good chance that Miles Morales is coming. The new Miles Morales movie, Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, releases on June 2nd, and what do you know, that's the exact date that Chapter 4 Season 2 ends. This would be the absolute perfect timing for Miles to come to Fortnite, so if it doesn't happen now, then I have no clue when it will. There were only 6 Battle Pass skin codenames leaked, and we usually get 8 skins total, including the special skin, so just because we don't have a codename that fits him yet doesn't mean he's not coming. He realistically could be the tier 100 skin or the special skin, but either way, honestly, it's going to be one of the hypest battle passes we've had in a long time. Obviously, there are so many options for what his cosmetic set could look like, so it's hard to guess what they will be, but I'm even more excited to find out what his mythic weapon will be. Will it just be a reskin of the web shooters, or will we get a new ability like wall running, invisibility, or the Venom Strike? I really can't wait to see either way. Another potential battle pass skin people have forgot about is Sloan. G-Matrix found in the files they were working on her skin about a month and a half ago, but now since palm trees and cacti for Chapter 4 have been discovered in the files, it seems like there could be a connection there for her to appear in Season 3. It seems unlikely they would bring a new version of her randomly without having anything to do with the storyline, so hopefully this means she's going to be relevant very soon. People think that she died in the collision event, but she was actually able to close the top hatch of the tank before the fist slammed it, so she did probably survive. The only reason I'm hesitant about her being in the battle pass is because it would be the first time they included a new version of an older battle pass skin in the newer battle pass. I guess in Chapter 1 of Season X they kinda did this though, so that's why I don't think it's impossible. It is kinda interesting though that the digital version of Midas is starting to be worked on at the same time, since we know that Sloan and Midas were in the imagined order at the same time. It seems like they're setting them up to join the story together, but since right now it's the Syndicates protecting the city from Triarch Nox and his crew, I wonder how they're gonna get involved. And if you're wondering what happened with the 7 in the storyline, Donald Mustard actually just gave us confirmation that they will return at some point, so I guess we have to be on the lookout for them still too. After Amy left to save the scientist last season, I figured we'd get some sort of update on her this season, but there's been nothing so far. We're still assuming that this survey skin is meant to be Amy, so I would assume we'll see her return in the next season or two, because these survey skins usually get released pretty quickly. I guess realistically she could be a battle pass skin too, but honestly I think it's pretty unlikely. I actually forgot to mention too that the data miners think the Surfboard vehicle will be coming next season for the summer related in-game event, which will actually pair perfectly with the summer Meowscles skin that's being worked on. They also found controls for ice skating in the last update, which is super random and doesn't fit the season theme at all. If anything, I would expect skateboarding during the summertime, especially since they kind of baited us last year during summer by adding a skate park. I also thought I'd show you guys the rest of the survey skins we could potentially see during Season 3, even if they're not necessarily battle pass skins. We know this survey skin is related to the last reality because she's holding a cube, and then this seems to be her edit style because you can see that same blue gem in her skin, and then she's also got some sort of glow effect. So since Triarch Nox works for the last reality, there's a decent chance that this character could be introduced soon. This lava version of Jonesy looks so detailed I almost considered it to be battle pass worthy, and then we have a fire version of Axo, which is pretty cool, some tropical tropical looking animal skins that seem like they will fit the season's theme pretty well. And then finally, this crazy looking girl that has claws for hands and then a tiger patch on her jacket. Remember, these are official Fortnite survey skins, so you'll probably see all of them at some point. And I also want to show you guys this awesome season 3 map concept by Rafu, who has the volcano right next to Mega City. And then he's also got a couple other cool looking POIs on the map. And yeah, obviously I don't think this is what's gonna happen, but I thought it was done super well and wanted to show you guys. So as you can see, we have a lot to look forward to during season 3. I can't wait to see the updates with the storyline, but if you guys learned something new, please drop a like on the video, and then definitely check out this video if you missed it.